Now, let's give you a recap of some episodes we've done on Filth Exhibition, a joint news series, after which we have a conversation with some water, sanitation and hygiene analysts.
The Independence Square and the Independence Arch, a reminder of Ghana's freedom from her colonial masters. Right beside it is the piece of land which also serves as a reminder to some unpatriotic citizens of their freedom. Freedom to openly defecate and dump their garbage. It seems the authorities have found the perfect spot for a sit-down protest against waste management, or perhaps it is the city authorities' way of saying, Happy Independence Day, enjoy the sights and smell. Right here, we confronted a man who had just finished defecating on this hallowed ground. So why were you defecating here?
Through the defecating is that low land, they've been shitting there for a long time. And it was like Bola, the rubbish dump. Some people are shitting in this water. But me, I know that some are using it to wash. I will not do that.
Why were you defecating?
Defecating here, if you are defecating here, those who are living around here, they will not call it to be a crime because it's a low land. And very soon, you will see people who bring this in. It was even deep down. Because of the rubbish dam, you see that it is filling.
Osu Alata, a coastal community in the Greater Accra region. It boasts of a rich scenic beauty. With its close proximity to the Osu Castle, it has long been a magnet for tourists seeking a glimpse into Ghana's rich history. However, within the beauty lies a pressing issue that tarnishes the community's charm. The heap of rubbish, located right in the center of the community, not only mars the landscape, but poses significant challenges to the health of residents and tourism prospects.
You go to the beach side where my house is, you come to the beach, the same refuse, but by the time you talk to people, every community, the villagers at the water side, they shit at the water.
Even Ali Mohammed, who was just moved into the neighborhood from Cameroon, is very upset. He wonders why leadership has neglected its responsibility to keep the city clean.
Well, they have Congress people, they have statemen, they have people that work for the government that are around here. I think these people should be more responsible. You understand me? They vote them, they vote these people have to go and vote people, that these people should represent them in the parliament. These people should be more responsible. It shouldn't be young people should be calling on their... Everybody, me and you standing right here, that is a spoon, you didn't pick it. You are a Ghanaian, you are standing on Ghanaian soil, you are responsible, you are a human Ghanaian in a human soil, that is a refuse, that is refuse on your left leg. Your responsibility should have picked that, and I should have picked that, and he had picked that, then you didn't find that.
Nestled between Nima and Newtown, with a particular focus on the settlements adjacent to the residence of President Akufo-Addo, human dignity collides with desperation. This is the Aladuna community, where approximately 500 people call an open gutter their makeshift waste disposal site. For Amagbeto, a resident of 2 decades, it's a daily reminder of their struggles with waste management and the stinging neglect by government. He speaks of an absence of proper waste management infrastructure with a heavy heart.
Everybody put rubbish in the gutter. Even I'm fighting with people here. They come and shit here all the time. Every night they came and put over the nafojira fear shai. Alaba enye nuika edenafu enyo na nwa. Tamaro na dogo na po ma ta gadu no. When you watch the forward there, you can watch it there. The Kayayo people, they always come there. Over na Masan and the other side. Nova New Kata Kocho Malatai. Their pampers, their everything, they dump it to the gutter there. They don't have any place to dump it. So they just put it inside. So for me to mark the Kukuna government, Ado Agbrina Miap Nunola Badi, the area man no be no saver, no jagbagba. But what the Belonu Akona Amurukata area. umaga globo yo ho galo sio no bo yo ho galo shia afudege.
Let's get onto the phone now and speak to Theodore Viwoto, who is a comms director at Partners of Nature. Theodore, if you can hear me, what's your assessment of this sanitation crisis, especially in Accra, on the back of a series, Filth Exhibition? Theodore, I lost your initial statements. Could you start over?
Yeah, I must admit that we as citizens, please can you hear me?
Yes, yes, go ahead.
Yeah. So I must say that we as citizens have lived up to our expectations as responsible people for our environment. Keeping the environment clean is a coordinated activity, something we all have to be conscious of and ensure is in order. So we can talk of we, the citizens, not acknowledging the fact that our environment is our responsibility. We, the government or people in power too, must also admit that they've not been responsible in terms of ensuring that the right mechanisms are in place to drive in comprehensively and generally. I must say that we all have failed in our fight against a filthy environment. That is my initial observation I will make.
Well, as it stands now, it's nearly impossible that President Akufo-Addo's promise to turn Accra into the cleanest city is something that we can see happening soon. What do you think is the way forward? Because the sanitation crisis doesn't seem to be going anywhere. How do we move on from here?
I think the citizens will have to take this thing on their own because let's be honest with ourselves. Your environment affects you first before getting to our president. Or we know that the Jubilee House is a very clean environment. So what do we do as a people? I think the first thing to do is to see ourselves as a community affected by our immediate environment. Let's take the initial, or let's take the initiative in the basket somewhere and he is put right at a particular spot. And it would call on government, show them evidence of our effort so they can come in and do the right thing. But if we all want to wait on government or the state, we are going to fail. Let's start from that grassroots level. Let's be responsible for our immediate environment. And then now let's have the voice to call on whoever is in charge of our money to, for instance, we know of sanitation left here, keeping the environment clean. If we start on our note, putting things right by our, and be confident enough to call on government to do that. It's to start to the top. If it should come from the top, let's be honest, that's been till now, we are not going to see anything.
Do you think that we need a legal action to tackle the sanitation crisis? I mean, I remember back when I was much younger, we had something called tangas, whether it's town council or town guide, and these people will go around and ensure that you kept town council, but we, call them tankas, and they would go around and ensure that our environment was kept clean. All these people, these initiatives have been, it appears we lost Theodore. I was just making a point about bringing back the town council and the activities that initially, when I was younger, helped to keep our environments clean. But let's move on. Perhaps we'll bring back Theodore subsequently. So I welcome.